Hello everyone, welcome to a new session of your science class. Today we will move on to our second semester of our academic year, and today we will learn the first chapter of our second semester named The Food We Eat. Looking at the picture itself, it shows different food items that we used to eat. This chapter mainly focuses on what all things do we need to eat and what all are the advantages of having such food in our life. So let's move on. As I just told you now, why do we need to have these food items eaten? It is very easy, it's very understandable. Only if we have food, then we will have the energy to work and play. It also helps us to stay healthy and if any diseases come to fight against it. Also, it assists or helps in repairing the injured body parts. Also, it is needed for growth and development. Let us see all of them in detail. Let's begin with the types of food that we eat. We mainly eat five different varieties of food. First one, vegetables. Example, spinach, cauliflower, brinjal, capsicum, etc. Then the next main item that we eat is seeds. Seeds means both cereals and pulses. Cereals include wheat, rice, bajra, maize and ragi. And the dal curry, the dal put in those kind of curries are mainly termed as pulses. Then the next main food item that we eat is fruits. We eat lots of fruits. Banana, guava, strawberry, mango, apple, papaya, all are examples of fruits. Then next main important item is eggs, fish and meat. These are mainly eaten by most of the humans. There are people who only eat vegetables also, but this is a big variety of meal that most human beings eat. Then the last type of food product is milk products. Milk, curd, cheese, butter, ghee are the main milk products that we normally eat. Just we said now, the food will be helpful for us in many different ways. But what is contained in the food item? The consistent parts of food can be classified into five different varieties: carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, proteins, and minerals. That is the classification. Now let's see all of them in detail. We will learn about carbohydrates and fats together first. They both gives us energy. So you will be wondering, where do we get this carbohydrate and fats from? Let's see. Carbohydrates are present in potatoes, beetroots, sugarcane, rice, chapati, breads and cereals. Then where does fat comes from? Fats are present in oil, butter, ghee, cream, meats, nuts, and coconuts. You can see two pictures uh, in the screen. The top part is the food containing carbohydrates, and the bottom part is the food containing fat. Let's learn about carbohydrate first. Carbohydrates are also called as energy giving foods. The term is important, energy giving foods. Why? There's a reason. Because this carbohydrate is the main source of energy in our body. Thus, the food items rich in carbohydrates are called by this name, energy giving foods. So, to keep our body more energetic, we should eat the food items containing carbohydrates. So, which are the food rich in carbohydrates? Rice, sugarcane, beetroot, potato, chapati. So include this food in your diet if you need more energy and more strength. Then at the same time, fats will keep our body warm. It will be very helpful for the people living in cold areas. Let's see how the fats are made in our body. The extra food that is inside our body will be stored as fat. Also, we get fat from this product like milk, ghee, oil, butter, cream, etc. Thus, the conclusion statement, people who do more of physical work need more energy giving foods. Next, talk about proteins. Proteins present in the food are needed for the growth of the body. Thus, if you want to grow fast, we should have more protein content food in our diet. We will see what is a diet in the last session. Don't worry, even if the word is not clear for you. So, the important thing is that this protein is the main factor that help our body to grow. Let's see which all food items contain protein. Cheese, eggs, fish, meat, milk, soya beans, and pulses are the main food items rich in protein. So, protein will make our muscles more expanded, our cells more dividend. Thus, the protein food is very essential for our growth. Also, they helps in repairing the damaged body parts. That is, if you got some wound or any cut in our skin, this cut or wound will be healed faster if the protein content is good in our body. Thus, these particular food items are also called as body building foods. Body building foods. Now, these images represent the food items rich in protein. So, try to have that not very often, but we should have that at least 5 or 6 times a week, or at least 3 times a week. Next classification is vitamins or vitamins and minerals. The name that we use or the food items is called by the name bodybuilding foods. Which items? The food items rich in proteins are called as bodybuilding foods. Likewise, the food materials or food items rich in vitamins and minerals are called as protective foods. The statement says vitamins and minerals are protective foods. Now let's learn about them. Vitamins, or in American accent we call it as vitamins, but you can say it as vitamins. So, vitamins present in the food protect our body against diseases. This is the main function of vitamins in our body. It will protect against diseases. Then there are 6 different vitamins present in food items. There are more than that, but in this chapter we will learn the main 6 types of vitamins present in the food items. They are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Let's talk about vitamin A first. This vitamin will boost the immune system. Also, it builds teeth and bones, maintain cell and skin health. It promotes healthy vision. So, it is very helpful in these 4 perspectives: for vision, then for skin health, teeth and bones, and also for immune system. I hope you know what is immune system. When a disease causes to us, or when we are contract with any diseases, it is our immune system in our body that helps this disease to get over. You can see some food items rich in vitamin A. You can just look at the picture and observe which all are the food items. Let's see about vitamin B. Let's see the function of vitamin B. It looks after nerve and brain function. Then helps in energy production, the energy that we need to run to do work, all these are mainly produced by vitamin B. Then it helps in blood cell production, red blood cell production. This is very important. You will learn about this in your higher classes, but you should know that it will help in production of red blood cells. Then also it helps improving metabolism and decrease the risk of heart diseases. Heart diseases is one of the most challenging disease or a problem that human beings suffer in the society. So for those kind of people, vitamin B will be good. Then vitamin C. It helps to resist infections. There are lots of people being affected by lots of infections. Some will be allergic, some will be having problem with the climate. So all this can be rectified if you include vitamin C content in our food diet. Mostly vitamin C is obtained from fruit products. You can see in the picture. Oranges, papaya, strawberry, all are rich in vitamin C. Then let's see about vitamin D. It maintains healthy bones. It will help us to help the bones to keep or stay strong. Also, it boosts the immune system also. Then promotes calcium absorption. That is, we will see what is calcium. Then it reduces inflammation. The digestive processes will be helpful, or vitamin D helps the digestion process to get more and more faster. Below it is written the important food items rich in vitamin D, which are the sunshine. So we don't need to eat anything if you feel the sunshine, or if we are under sunlight, then vitamin D will be obtained for us. Then dairy products. Dairy products like milk, ghee, etc. are rich in vitamin D. Eggs, fatty fish like mackerels and sardines are also big content of vitamin D. Then, which are the food products rich in vitamin C? Papaya, citrus fruits like oranges, tomatoes, capsicum, strawberries, etc. Then, let's read about vitamin B once again. Looks after nerve and brain function, helps with energy production, helps with red blood cell production, improves metabolism and lower risk of heart diseases. And which are the food items rich in vitamin B? Meat, fish, grains, eggs, milk, yogurt, leafy greens or vegetables. Vitamin A boosts the immune system, builds teeth and bones, maintains cell and skin health, promotes healthy vision. And which are the food items? Carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, apricots, dairy products, and spinach. The next vitamin is vitamin E. It has three functions, or the main functions of vitamin is to protect our cells from damage. Our body is made up of cells. So this vitamin helps to protect the cells. Also, it helps to repair the muscle cells. Also, it boosts our immune system. Which are the products rich in vitamin E? Almonds, egg yolk. We have learned yolk in our last chapter. I hope you remember. Then spinach and turnip, capsicum, whole grains such as brown rice and whole wheat are all rich in vitamin E. Then vitamin K, the last type of vitamin that we need to learn this part, helps with clotting of blood. That is, if any wound or cut is happened to our body, blood will flow out. So this blood needs to be clotted, right? To clot this blood, vitamin K helps a lot. Also, it helps the bonds to be strong, and it is a very helpful part in lowering our blood pressure. Lots of people suffers due to blood pressure. So the food items like turnip, cabbage, spinach, meat, green peas, egg, etc. will help to lower the increased blood pressure. So if anyone is suffering any kind of diseases in your family, you can suggest that okay, this is due to the lack of or shortage of this particular vitamin. You just need to eat such and such food, then you can decrease your diseases. You can help them in solving or curing their diseases. Next type of advantage that we get from food items is the obtaining of minerals. Minerals is the one part that will help our body to grow. The two main mineral that we get from food items is calcium and iron. Which are the food materials that is rich in calcium? Milk. Milk is the most important what do you say storage part of calcium. Abundant Milk has abundant content of calcium. Calcium will make our bones stronger, so it is advised to drink milk to make our bones strong. Then which are the food items that contain iron? Iron is mostly contained in leafy vegetables, green leafy vegetables. Whatever or most of the green leaf vegetables will contain iron. So, most of the doctors will suggest the person with low iron content to eat green vegetables such as spinach or the most of the green leaves, pumpkin leaves, all etc. are great content of iron. Then spinach, cabbage, broccoli, milk, fish, cheese, yogurt and nuts are also good sources of minerals such as calcium and iron. Last, not but the least, water. Water is the main part of all the minerals and vitamins that we should have. Without drinking water and eating food, we cannot survive. To be more specific, we cannot live without water for at least 1 or 2 days because our whole body process is carried out with the use of water. Thus, main part or main function of water is to digest the food items. Whatever we have, we will have water once we had the food. Isn't it? Yes. Because we need to drink lot of water every day. To remain healthy, the amount of water that we need to drink is plenty. At least 5 liters or 3 liters of water should be drunk by us. It also flushes out the waste that is inside our body through sweat and urine. So, the content of water in our body should be kept into its required level always by drinking water. Next, we have to see one more important part called roughage. Roughage means the food items containing fiber. What is the advantage of fiber? Fiber will help our digestive system clean. The food items rich in fiber, if it goes to our body, the digestive process will be done with more comfort. Which are the food items rich in fiber? Carrots, cucumber, apples, oranges, nuts, peanuts, beans and peas are all good sources of fiber. What does fiber include? It includes parts of the plant that cannot be digested by our body. Then, how it is important? That's the next statement. Fiber is needed for good digestion and easy removal of waste. When we excrete, the excretion process will be smooth if you add more fiber content in our food. Now, next important point to be said is some food items like fruits and vegetables should be eaten raw. Eaten raw means without cooking, that is directly you can eat. Such food items are called raw items or the food items that can be eaten raw. Example, apple, then cucumber, carrot, tomatoes all can be eaten raw or without cooking. It's better to eat these food items raw. The reason is some food items will lose its important vitamins and minerals if we cook. Thus, to get all the vitamins correctly, it's advised to eat them raw. But we cannot eat every fruits and vegetables raw because grains, cereals, all these pulses, all these cannot be eaten as raw. Can we? No, it will not be digested. So what we do, we just boil them or cook them and it softens. Cooking softens the food and it will be easy for our intestine or digestive system to digest. The last part, what's a balanced diet? We have explained which all are the types of food items that we need, what all things are contained in our food items. We have explained everything. Now, let's conclude by saying only one thing. Our body needs so many different varieties of vitamins, minerals, roughage, protein, calcium, but this should not be eaten in excess. Also, it should be enough or it should be available for our body in its required quantity. Thus, our diet should be balanced. That is the term balanced. Let's see. Let's see what is the meaning of diet. The food that we eat. That's the simple definition for a diet. The food that we eat is called our diet. A diet that provides all the nutrients required by the body along with water and roughage is called a balanced diet. Read the sentence once again. A diet that provides all the nutrients required by the body along with water and roughage is called a balanced diet. That is the conclusion. So our diet should be always balanced. Whatever things we require or whatever things we lack, some people will be lacking iron, some people will be lacking calcium. So what should they do? The people lacking calcium in their body should drink milk or milk products, dairy products to increase the amount of calcium in their body. If someone is having lack of iron content in their body, then leafy vegetables should be included more in their diet. So in that way, we should keep our diet balanced. And the conclusion statement, once again, we have been learning this kind of things earlier. Food is very important to us. Also, do not waste food because there are lots of people in this world who just imagine of eating 3 times a day. The food availability is very scarce in some countries. Some poor countries, they cannot even eat for 3 times a day. They will be only getting food enough for one day or only for one time in a day or 2 times in a day. Why? Because lack of money, lack of resources. The reasons could be anything. So do not waste any drop, any small amount of food. Just prepare the food that you have confidence that you will eat. Don't take food in excess. Also, we should keep the food properly and safely because if we some food items if we keep it open it will be spoiled. Some flies or some insect may come and spoil the food. So never make such situation. Always the food that we prepare should be kept properly. So I hope you will follow whatever things we have learned today and I hope you understood this class clearly. If you have any doubt, you can contact me and the notes will be given to you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.